got to get close.
Hey everyone, yeah, you got to get really close. Welcome to Peter's Pit Talk tonight. We're in Toowoomba Speedway and we have three legends of the sport standing here with us. Justin Randall, hi Justin, Wayne Randall, and Brett Randall. How are you guys? You're going to have to get really close and talk into Dad like, you know, you're related or something. Okay, so big night, two of you racing.
Well, yeah. I'm lucky I'm back in the little car, the little Mazda, so it's been some time since I've been in that, so it's going to be a little bit different because time trialling's everything tonight.
Yes.
You know, if you don't time trial well, it's a little bit different format to what we're used to. It's a sprint car format, so time trialling is very important. So we're both, Justin and myself, is focused on that tonight. That's the first thing we've got to get over, and Brett, he's the oldest.
Brett's on the setup tonight.
We're going to make him work. So.
He works. What do you mean? He does all the work. He's always the one on the shocks. And Justin, how are you feeling about tonight?
Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed. It's just a normal night. I've just got to put in my head and time trial, like we say. That's everything is time trial. So I think we're pretty comfortable in the car. So I'm looking forward to it. And
you've had some great results in
I'm
this
consistently
car.
staying towards the front. So just need a better result. Get up the top three would be nice.
And it is a family car, isn't it?
That is, that's our car.
That's the car, and so Brett was just saying that was his car. His car, you're driving it.
Yep.
When's Brett getting you back in it?
When he can drive.
Oh, that's not really nice.
No, he's had a good run. Statement.
Yeah. So how is it for you, Wayne, like when you're at the track and you've got your boys here, you're racing against one, the other's setting up, you've got two different cars. It's like a bit of a dream come true, really, isn't it, in terms of the length of your career and what you now get to do?
100%. It's very, I don't know, it's something that I suppose you've got to do to understand.
Yep.
So, but it's a bit nervous. I don't mind crewing and all that, but I don't like racing against Justin or Brett. That's the worst part. Other than that, there's no problems with it. But yeah, it's a funny thing. I don't know what it is, but when they're in the race with me, especially, it's a funny feeling. So I don't know what it is, but enjoy it. Like, it's great to have your family around you, of course.
Yeah.
And we're even Justin's young blokes are part of the crew
That's
now.
good.
And so
he was in the truck. I saw him before.
He's probably asleep. They sleep a fair bit, young kids.
Yeah. So do old men apparently, but you know.
Ain't got time to sleep.
Do that when you're dead. All good. So, what's your son? Does he love it, Justin? Like,
I got two sons. I got he's 19 and one's 16.
Okay.
So they're both just car nuts, like most Randall family.
Yes. And what's the future hold for them? Getting in a car?
Yeah, they're both keen. I've got a Toronto myself in a lower class that they want to get into, but they've had a go at quarter midgets as well. So we've sort of been in amongst it, but you can't have everyone on the track at once. So.
And it's hard to split you then, isn't it? You know, if you want to race one where, and you know, it was something I even thought of with Lewis, because we spoke about Lewis racing and I couldn't work out how to be in three places at once.
Yeah.
And what about you, Brett? Like, it's you do a lot of work on these cars, and people I've spoken to over the last 12 months, nothing but amazing things to say about you and Dad as well. You can look at a track and you just know. You can just see it and you can set it up.
When you work on cars like what Dad's driving, that it's been around so many years, nobody is as easy to work with as him. You know, like he just knows his stuff and makes it easy. You know, like make my job easy, and then not that I know much, but
oh my gosh, he does, doesn't he, Wayne? We've said this.
Yeah, but you know, we all work together. That's the thing. That's the whole key to the team. Yep. There's a family team working together, try and get the best results we can, and Justin's young blokes, they're here now. Mine would be too, but he's away racing Queensland still. He's for BMX.
Oh, okay.
He's already got a third and a first.
Oh, wow. So, congratulations. What's his name?
Tyler.
Congratulations, Tyler.
So, he's up there at Gympie today.
Okay.
That's the first round, and otherwise he'd be here too. You know, like he's, between BMX and speedway, it's a pretty hectic lifestyle. But
absolutely.
We keep going. We turn up and.
It's what you know and what you love, isn't it? Like if you're racing, you don't have time for much else, and if the kids are in there racing, then they don't have time to think about much else either.
Keeps them out of trouble.
Absolutely.
That's one good thing about doing stuff with your family, you know where they are, and you're obviously spending time with them, which is pretty important these days.
And how's, on the other side of it, you know, you guys are massive sponsors of all classes of Speedway with AFCO Shot Doctor. How is that going? I mean, you're always busy, but when all three of you are at the track, you know, is it a big thing about, you know, people needing advice and help and repairs, or are you pretty much left to your own racing?
If they come up for advice, we always show them time, because that's, you know, that's important to them as well. It's not, we're not just here, you know, we're here to do our job, of course, but, you know, if someone else wants advice or a bit of opinion, more than happy to give them, you know, a few minutes, because being ignorant doesn't get you anywhere in this world, and if we can make someone a bit nicer, that's what our aim is. So, but we got one thing about having Brett tonight, especially because he wasn't going to be here, he thought it would be at Gympie. He's got a very good eye for the track. And Justin, for example, sometimes Justin and myself don't actually see something or feel something. I know that sounds weird.
No.
And he picks that up, and yeah, that's important. So we're really happy to have him here tonight. It was only going to be tomorrow night. So, and Justin, as we said before, he's been going pretty good of late.
He has, yeah.
Just a bit of luck we need right now. We're just a couple of things that broke, been hit and knocked around, and it hasn't finished. But the car's. Well, because we're spending a bit more time with it, we're understanding it a lot better and getting him comfortable more than anything. So yeah, no. So I just hope he's not in my heat.
Yeah, let's try for that. But it's a huge field of supers tonight, which is extremely impressive. Ian Boettcher's 10,000. You know, there is no bigger support in supers, especially as to Ian Boettcher and to what you guys do. Yeah. So, you know, we couldn't do it without you, whether it's wingless, sprints here, anything. So thanks, guys. Okay. Have an awesome night, and I'm glad I finally got to talk to you. And yeah, let's hope you're not in the same heat.
Yep. That'll be interesting. I don't mind racing against him.
Okay, so let's do that. How do you feel? Like, okay, you're lining up next to him. Do you know instinctively what he's going to do?
When the green light goes with anything, everything's out of your brain anyway. You just race with what you got. But in the early days, I used to sort of let him go a little bit.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. In it for the win.
Yep, that's it.
All right, guys.
Actually, I'll just say one thing before we go. Dennis Newland done an interview on me some time ago now when Brett was racing, and he mentioned that I forget how he would, but anyway, he said, put a scenario together. You haven't won an Australian title, have you? And I go, no, I never won a title. So it's got a seconds or thirds and so on. And he said, I'm going to put a scenario to you. If Brett's and you are racing and you're leading a race for the Australian title, and he goes past you on the outside, what would you do? And I said, I'd stick him in the friggin' wall.
That's lovely. Thanks, Dad. At least you know where you stand, right?
I know.
Thanks, guys. Have an awesome night, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.